Okay, I think you're on.
Hi, this is Jade on Me TV, and I'm about to do bucket of questions, so let's have a look at the first one. Okay, this is from Tom Cruising. You're much better than Alex Bird, who won X Factor. Do you agree? Why did I pick up that one first? Wow, well thank you, that's a really nice compliment. I think she's amazing, so for me that's a huge thing for you to say. I don't know, I never really sort of like to compare myself to anyone else because it makes me really nervous, and if you focus too much on what everyone else is doing, I think it just becomes too sort of stressful. So thanks for the compliment, but I don't necessarily agree. I'm just trying to do my own thing, and hopefully that's enough. Do I just keep going all the way through them? This is from Dano, and it's what's your favourite ever Eurovision song? Mine is Gina G, Ooh I Just a Little Bit. I love that. I think it was great. It reminds me of when I was younger, dancing around. I thought it was the best. Okay, this is from a Nolan sister. Oh, Bucks Fizz ripped off their skirts and won. You've got to have a gimmick. Why don't you tear off your blouse? The thing is, right, I think if I were to do that, Andrew might be a bit sort of, what are you doing? You're ruining my song. So I think this year we're going to try and do something special, but not do it too cheesy, and definitely not do any crazy whipping off clothes moments. But people won't be disappointed, put it that way. This is from Angela Lansbury. What do you do to get such amazing legs? Clueless boy, I love your hair. Are you a real girl? Okay, my legs. I've sort of danced from the age of 3, so I'm hoping that that's the whole reason for it. I have got a bit lazy recently. I haven't done as much dancing, but I think exercise is always the best way to keep a good body, keep fit and nice and toned. Thank you about my hair. I've got different hair today because actually it's really curly naturally, but I couldn't be bothered to straighten it, so this is why it is the curly mane that it is. And I am a real girl, and I hope you mean, am I real as in like, am I cool, a real girl, and not am I actually a boy in real life? Because I am a real girl in both those senses, hopefully. This is Bernard. Is there any point in doing Eurovision anymore unless you're representing Albania? Well, actually, I'm hoping this year that this is the year of change. We definitely are taking it more seriously. Universal behind it. Andrew's obviously involved with Diane Warren. Graham Norton's going to be taking Terry Wogan's place, and aside from that, they've actually changed the voting system, so there's 50% panel, which means that it will be a sort of unbiased vote, and it's not going to be completely down to, you know, the block voting and the countries all voting for each other. So if we're going to win any year, hopefully this is the year that we sort of stand the most chance of doing it, but you never know. This is Anthony Simpson. Hi Anthony. Do you feel the competition was a fix all along? It seemed like you were drafted in to win without an audition. Anthony. No, if it was a fix, I definitely didn't know about it. This is something that comes up all the time. I was around throughout all the workshops. I was there when the girl groups were being auditioned, and definitely when Charlotte was there in The Empress of Soul. I think, and I'm not 100%, my hair was another colour when I auditioned. It was actually a sort of browny orangey colour. It went wrong. And in those workshops I basically had the old hair, so halfway through they took me to get my hair dyed. So then the footage they used beforehand, or they had beforehand, couldn't be edited in because halfway through I changed a different colour hair. So I think that was the reason why they put me in at the end. I would definitely say they didn't help my case, but it wasn't a fix, and we can't fix public votes, so if the public didn't like me I wouldn't have won. So hopefully that answers your question. This doesn't say, oh, it says campaign for Lulu. Do you think Eurovision is a waste of time now that Terry Dane Wogan is no longer compering? No, I don't think it is. I mean, it should always be about music first and foremost, and it is a shame we've lost him, and obviously he's a huge part of the show and a massive personality. But, you know, like I said before, it's a year of change, so maybe it's just time that we needed a whole different team around it, with Andrew, the label, with Terry, everything. It's just, sorry, with Graham. Hopefully this is the year that everything starts to go better for us. I've got 2 more questions left. This is from Betty, and it says, who's more of a queen, me or Lady Lloyd Webber? Betty! answer that. I wouldn't say he's the Queen. I'd say Andrew is lovely. But that's it. And this is from Angela again. I'm sure I've had an Angela already. Who's doing your costume? Beyonce uses her mum and it doesn't work. Angela. Well, we've had a few offers. We definitely want to try and keep it British. We've had an offer from Amanda Wakefield to design the dress, which would be amazing. So as it stands, I guess it's going to be her at the moment. And you know, I'm in no doubt that she's going to give us an amazing costume. So sorry to hear Beyonce's doesn't work, in your opinion. Alright, well that's it. Thank you very much. I will see you all soon, hopefully. Take care and bye.